All right, in this video, we're going to learn how to multiply a number times a power of 10. And we'll do this with multiplying whole numbers times powers of 10, and also numbers with decimals in them times powers of 10. If you're not sure what a power of 10 number is, I do have another video tutorial that gives an explanation of what a power of 10 number is. But briefly, a power of 10 number can be identified because it has the digit 1 in it, and all of the remaining digits are all zeros. So in this case, our power of 10 number would be 100 because it has a 1 and then the other digits are zeros. So let's go ahead and work this one out. All right, we have 54 and 634 thousandths times 100. Now, because our number system is based on the number 10 and power of 10 numbers are based on the number 10, we can do a real neat little trick here to multiply numbers times powers of 10. This only works when we multiply times a power of 10 number, though. We're going to take our number first, 54 and 634 thousandths, and we're going to write it between the columns. The decimal will go on the line, not between the lines. All right, and now, because like we said, our number system is based on the number 10, and power of 10 numbers are based on the number 10. We can do this little trick. When we multiply times the power of 10, we can take our decimal point. In this case, we're multiplying times 100. 100 has two zeros, 1, 2. So I can just simply take my decimal point and move it 2 places to the right, and I'll just bunny hop this. Go 1, 2, puts my decimal point right there. Now we can't just leave it like this, because what we have right now is a number with 2 decimal points, and you're not going to have a number with 2 decimal points. So let's go ahead and rewrite the number down here as my answer. And notice when I copied it, I didn't bring this decimal down. We moved this decimal. That decimal is now located 2 places to the right. So 54 and 634 thousandths times 100 would be 5,463 and 4 tenths. So to multiply times the power of 10, all you have to do is move the decimal to the right, however many, the same number of places as you have zeros in that power of 10 number. All right, let's do another one. All right, we're multiplying 34 and 6 tenths times 1,000. 1,000 would be my power of 10 number. So since we're multiplying times a power of 10 number, I know that I can get my answer by moving this decimal point to the right, the number of zeros, according to however many zeros I have in that power of 10 number. So let's come over here and let's write 34 and 6 tenths between the lines. And now I'm going to bunny hop my decimal 3 places to the right, move it 3 places to the right, and you'll notice this number is going to be a little bit different from what we did a while ago. We'll move it 1 place, then 2 places, and then 3 places. And we moved it 3 places because we have 3 zeros in 1,000, our power of 10 number. All right, so we moved our decimal way over here, and that left us with 2 empty places right here. We'll go ahead and put our zeros in those empty places. Sometimes you'll hear this called putting the egg in the basket. An egg in each basket. And that's just kind of a cute way to help you remember to place your zeros. All right. So let's go ahead and bring this number on down. Again, we're not going to bring this decimal down because we moved it over. Now, if I brought my decimal down, I don't have anything after my decimal, so I can go ahead and just leave the decimal out of this one now. We just have a straight whole number here. We'll go ahead and put our comma in. If we had brought that decimal down, it'd be right here. As you can see, there's nothing following the decimal. And generally, when there's nothing after the decimal, it's just normal convention that we don't usually include that decimal. So let's go ahead and take that off. So our answer would be 34,600. All right, let's do one more. All right, this time we're multiplying 78 times 100. 100 is my power of 10 number in the problem. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring our 78 over here and write it between the columns. Now we know that we can get our answer by moving our decimal point 2 places to the right. Our power of 10 number has 2 zeros. Okay, but when I look at this, this is a whole number. I don't see a decimal there. Okay, so what we have to do is remember that we have to add our decimal right here. Remember, I could put a decimal here and add zeros after it. It doesn't change the value of that number. So we can go ahead and put a decimal in right here. And we have 2 zeros in our power of 10 number, so we'll go ahead and move our decimal point 2 places right. And that lands our decimal right there. And then we're going to fill each of these places in with a 0. And the decimal was moved right there. And let's go ahead and rewrite this down here. So 7, 8, 0, 0. And just like in the problem before, I don't need to bring this decimal down because there's nothing after the decimal. If there's nothing following the decimal, then we normally don't write that. I'm going to put my comma in. And so 78 times 100 is 7,800. It's important to remember that this only works when we're multiplying times power of 10 numbers. And this works because a power of 10 number is based on the number of 10. And by moving places, our place value system is based on the number 10. Okay, so that's where our relationship comes in. All right. I hope this has been helpful to you, and I hope you have a good day.